Hey guys, part 2 of getting your offer accepted. And as you can see, I've pulled out our trusty bidding wars, getting your buyer ready to strike. Number 1, getting an updated pre-approval. Well, to some of you that sounds obvious. To some of you, you don't take it totally serious because you think, well, what's the big deal if I submit my buyer's offer with a pre-approval that's 20 days old? Well, my friends, this is especially important right now, especially in this COVID environment where there's been layoffs, last minute layoffs, job changes, pay reductions. You have to make sure your buyer has an updated pre-approval. When you discuss that with your buyer, just talk to them about what's in it for them. Hey, we want your offer to stand out. We want them to take you serious. In order to do that, you need to have an updated pre-approval, and we don't want to wait until, the minute you find a house to have that be the first time you ever talk to a mortgage broker, okay? But at the same time, we want to be able to get an updated one. So let's say you get the buyer an updated pre-approval today on October 14th. And the end of next week, you see a home that they like and you want to make an offer. Well, would it be the end of the world to use an October 14th pre-approval? No. But would it be more effective if you could get in touch with their mortgage broker or the one that you recommend and say, hey, can you get us an updated one and put the property address of this property they're buying at 123 Main Street on the pre-approval, please? Send them the listing sheet. Let the mortgage broker see the taxes. Make it abundantly clear, okay, that the mortgage broker has seen this property, they're clear, and they're approving the mortgage. The other thing you can do, I'm going to skip ahead to number 2 today, compose a personal letter. So you got to be a little careful with these personal letters. You can wade in the waters of fair housing, and you don't want to necessarily do that. Hi, I have a family, I have 3 children, and I want to buy your home. Stay away from that. How about you have a wonderful home? I can see that you took care of it for a long time. I could see myself living there. If you want to stay with my family or with my dog, I don't think that in that fashion, that's terrible. But I look forward to having the chance to hopefully live there for the next 30 years and taking as good a care of it as you have. Something like that. We've been looking for a home for a long time. We've had trouble finding one. Inventory's been tight, but now I'm glad that I haven't been able to find the right home. The moment I saw yours, I was just touched to know and touched to have found the right one. And now I'm glad I lost out on all the others. Do you follow me? Make it about that. You write that personal letter, you have it ready, you have it waiting. Then when you find the right house, you fill in the address, you fill in Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, whatever, Mr. and Mrs. Lamacchia, I don't know what it might be, Mr. and Mrs. Favazza, doesn't matter. You fill that out. And then you have it ready, okay? Like I mentioned yesterday, getting your buyer ready to strike is getting them so that they're ready to do all of these things, or maybe not all, but most of, or at least some of these things, but getting them in a position that they're ready for that before they find that house. So those 2 items, they can be done a week or 2 or 3 in advance. All right, my friends, that's part 2. Tomorrow's part 3. Part 3, we're going to talk about escalation clauses. What I find interesting is my friends in Florida, mentioning Florida for a reason, my friends up in ski country where I love to be, also love being in Florida, they're telling me that a lot of the agents are amazed at how many multiple offer situations there are because there haven't been. Okay, so we around Boston and these, city-like areas and greater Boston and other areas, we've been dealing with multiple offers for 4 years now, okay? But there's been a little bit of an exodus from the cities into the suburbs and especially into vacation homes and second home markets and things like that. So that's why I'm doing this series, because I want to help you all. I want all of you up in ski country in New Hampshire, in the Lakes region in New Hampshire, down in Florida. I want all of you to be able to see these videos so that you can get better at getting your offers accepted. So I'm going to be going over this every day until I go through this entire document. So make sure to hit the subscribe button below so that you can get alerted when I go over this, because I have news for you. I'm only doing this on YouTube. You may know me from the Crush It in Real Estate Facebook page, but I can't be going on there every single day with another video. So I'm doing it here on YouTube. All right, my friends? See you tomorrow.